this Prince song inside my head. Hands up if you're down to get down tonight, 'cause it's always a good time. Slept in all my clothes like I didn't care. Hopped into a cab, take me anywhere. I'm in if you're down to get down tonight, 'cause it's always a good time.
Good morning and good night. I wake up at twilight.
It's gonna be alright. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a good time.
Freaked out, dropped my phone in the pool again. Checked out of my room, hit the ATM. Let's hang out if you're down to get down tonight, 'cause it's always a good time.
Good morning and good night.
I wake up at twilight.
It's gonna be alright. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Doesn't matter when. It's always a good time then.
Doesn't matter where, it's always a good time there.
Doesn't matter when. It's always a good time then. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time.
It is always a good time here at Grommet Live, and happy Saturday, everybody. Saturday before Christmas. Hard to believe how quickly December went. Is it just me, or has this been just boom, 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 boom? Crazy, crazy. But so fun and so exciting, and just I'm feeling the holiday spirit, as I'm sure all of you guys are, and hopefully you guys are on the home stretch with your holiday shopping, or hopefully you've already finished your holiday shopping. I'm pretty darn close, I have to say, which is quite a feat, because the last time I saw you guys, I think I barely started. So I basically whipped it into shape and took care of biz very, very quickly. So I'm really excited to be here with all of you guys this morning. Always super fun to do these morning shows, which we're really only doing during the holidays. But who knows? They're kind of fun, and it sounds like you guys are all loving them too. So we might just keep them up. We're gonna kind of play that by ear. As you may have noticed, I am in a little bit of a different setting right now. I am actually traveling. I am back east, taking care of some things with HSN, so that's always fun. And it's given me a little time to breathe, and maybe that's how I've gotten my shopping done, is I've had a little bit time away. Even on the airplane, it's amazing what you can get done on an airplane. And I see that we already have several people lighting it up inside the chat, so I'm so glad, because you guys, if you've been here before, you already know how I feel about the chat. And if you've never been here before, I just want to welcome you guys to Grommet Live. And I am Marcy McKenna. I'm going to be hosting today's, I was going to say holiday themed show, but it's really not. Actually, our whole reason for wanting to do this show, and the show is called Glow Up for the New Year, is that we have done so many holiday shows. Everybody has been shopping and doing the kind of holiday craziness. And we thought, this is time for us. Like, let's talk about some products that can help us really sort of look and feel our best as we head into the new year. And so it's been fun to kind of switch gears a little bit and go through Grommet and look at them. And it's been amazing how many beauty products Grommet has added over the past just several months. And they are so good. And I think we've all been kind of surprised by that, because I think in the past we haven't thought of Grommet maybe necessarily as a place for beauty products, but it is definitely becoming a go-to destination for that, because they do such a good job of really curating, hand-picking the best of the best products. And then I'm lucky enough to be able to take that another step where I get to handpick what they've already picked and share my favorites with all of you. And so that is what this morning is all about. Is I'm looking around here just at all of them sitting here, and I wanted to do even more. There's so many wonderful ones, but I'm sharing all of my favorites, or a handful of my favorites, with you guys this morning. And I'm excited to tell you that I believe most of these beauty makers are with us inside the house. In fact, I'm seeing Kelly already from San Francisco Bay Area. I got to have a phone conversation with Kelly last night, which I don't very often do before the show. I don't get to speak to the makers ahead of time, kind of by design, because I do like to really have my own thoughts and opinions on the products that I present to you. And I don't want to be a commercial, so to speak, for the brand. I want to really give my, personal take on the products that I am featuring. And we've got Sherry from Minnesota. And I know Sherry, it's got to be so freezing cold. I have seen Minnesota on the news, so I know what you are dealing with. I'm so happy you are here with us. Hopefully you're all cozied up. And this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's go through a couple little housekeeping items, and then let's jump in, because we've got several of them, and they're all very, very fun and lots of detail to them that I want to share. So I don't want to waste any time, but I know you won't think this is a waste of time, because I am telling you guys about something that you all know and love, the giveaways. And that is something we do on every single Grommet Live show, where we give away 2 of the products that we are featuring. And so today, very same thing. And that's going to be a ton of fun, because I know we all love our beauty products. And so that means 2 of the ones I'm featuring right now are going to go to one of you. And because you guys are here live inside the chat, you're actually going to get 2 chances to win. So the first way you can win is by using that QR code right there. Just take your phone out, take a quick pic, and you enter that quickly. There's no purchase necessary, no strings attached at all. Literally Grommet's way and the maker's way of thanking you guys for being here, for hopefully sharing their products with the world. That is something that we all kind of strive for. So that's it. So easy to enter. And because you guys are here, you do get that second chance. And how do you get your second chance? Super simple. All you have to do is put 2 words into the chat. And today's 2 words are glow up. So put glow up in the chat, and our producer Jen is paying very close attention, and she is going to give you a second entry into that giveaway. Now we're going to give away one of the products halfway through, and then a second product at the very end. So you're going to want to stay for that. Both of the products I've already picked, and I can be swayed, and I always like to tell you guys that I did pick them ahead of time, but I would like to know if there are products that I'm showing you that you're really wanting. And if you put that in the chat, you just might have the power to sway me. And lots of people are already doubling their chances. So again, today's 2 words are glow up. So put that in the chat, and I'm wishing all of you good luck. You'll find out very soon if you are the winner. I am realizing I made the age-old mistake, hold on, of not plugging in my computer before I started. So let me get that taken care of. I've done it many times. What am I going to learn? Okay, that wouldn't be good if I ran out. Hold on, let's see here. Okay, little technical delay there. Okay, let's see. Now, the other thing I want to mention to you guys is that depending, wherever you are tuning in from, and I'd love for you to let me know where you're tuning in from, and when I say where, what platform, because Grommet live streams all over the internet, and it's kind of fun to keep track of where everybody is. So we are on Facebook. We're on a couple different pages on Facebook. We are on YouTube, same thing, a couple different pages. We are newly doing Instagram Live, which has been fun. I do want to mention though, with Instagram Live, I'm trying my best to kind of bot back and forth, but as of now, there's not a way for me to have the chat all together with all the other platforms. So as much as I'm going to try to respond, I'm not sure how good I'm going to be at doing that. So if you are watching from Instagram Live and you want to jump over to Facebook, I would recommend going to Grommet's Facebook, because that is typically where the chat is the most active. So that's kind of the place to be when it comes to Grommet Live. So that's just a little suggestion, but you can stay right where you are too. And we have so many people doubling their chances, which I always love. Rita is in the house, and we've got Jill and Kathy, Monica. Gosh, lots of. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I am so excited about this first product, and I'm hoping and praying. I haven't seen them in the chat yet, but ladies, if you are here, let me know. This product is a product that I had the pleasure of featuring on a different show not too long ago, maybe 2 years ago, year and a half, something like that. And I fell in love not only with the product, but with the people, the women who created this product. And so much so that I got to actually have them on the show live and got to interview them and get to know them. And they're just so much fun. And I love their story of how they created it, and that they're two close friends that took an idea that just, kind of accidentally happened and turned it into something hugely successful that's kind of become all the rage. And I wanted to start with this product because originally this is not a typical beauty product in that it's not a skincare or makeup or something or hair or anything like that, but it is something that you would wear when you're doing your beauty routine. And so that's why I was excited to have it on. So it's a little outside of the box from what you might expect, but it's absolutely something that I personally use in my own beauty routine, and that once you use it, I know that you're going to want to use it all the time. And the name of the product that I'm talking about is Toga Towel. And Toga Towel was created by Lisa DeStefano and Amy Bohati. And ladies, tell me if you are in the chat. I'm hoping that you are, but I'm going to show you their picture right here. There they are, those two lovelies. And what I wanted to mention about Lisa and Amy is they were, prior to COVID, so let's just start there. So they were, had a very successful business in New York City. They were both in sort of the jewelry and accessory world. And during COVID, I believe it was Amy, I could be wrong, I could have this backwards, but she was taking a shower. She got out of the shower, and the towel that she was going to dry off with was all tattered up, which she didn't realize when she chose it to be her towel. And she was drying off, and she realized there's this big giant hole in the towel. And she didn't know what it was from, but she ended up, I don't know whether it was accidentally, but she put her arm through the hole. And when she did that, she put it over her shoulder, and she realized, oh my gosh, this is like sort of a toga thing. And it stuck with her in her busy life, and she just kind of let it go. But it just, as with inventors, this happens, it kept stewing in her mind about, wow, this really could be something, because she was one of those, like me, and probably maybe like many of you guys let me know. But I do try, when I get out of the shower, I dry off, and I like to be able to kind of tuck that towel in and wear that as my sort of getting ready outfit, because I get too hot sometimes in the full robe, and just having that is just kind of nice to walk around and, do your thing. But I'm not very good at it or something, because it seems to always, I'm not graceful, it seems to always fall to the floor, and then I'm redoing it. And so in the end, I end up putting a nightgown on or a robe or something else. Well, when this happened and she couldn't stop thinking about it, then COVID hit, and she had all this time on her hands. And so she started kind of developing it and thinking, she knows so many people that try to do that, and it's a pain. So sure enough, that she went to work, and she called up Lisa, or vice versa, and said, I think I have an idea that could actually work. Would you be interested in doing this together? Because one of them was more versed in sourcing and that whole space, the manufacturing sourcing, and the other more in marketing. So it was this perfect kind of yin-yang situation. And what they ultimately created, I'm going to show you. Actually, let me show you a quick video so you can see it in action. Let's see, pulling it up right here. there it is. You're getting out of the shower, and there is your toga towel. You're wrapping it around. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. There's that fateful hole in the arm, and that is going to stay there until you take it off. There's no worrying about it coming down. It just stays perfectly in place. I love that big, nice pocket, because whether it's your phone or, you know, anything else, just having a pocket to put things in is great. And I'm sure you can't tell in the video, but the comfort of the toga towel is off the charts. It is so wonderful. It is truly the softest, most fluffy, here, let me just show you so you know what I'm talking about. Towel, I'll call it a towel, that you'll ever use. And I know it's always hard, but oh my gosh. And the material that they use, not only does it feel so soft, literally like the softest towel I've ever used. Not only does it feel that way, but it has these absorbent properties. So it absorbs water very quickly. And then it also has quick dry properties to it as well. Because that one of the first questions I asked is, oh, okay, so can I use this when I get out of the shower as my towel and then wrap it and use it as my get ready outfit? And they also, yes, that you're going to use the same one. And I was thinking, I don't know if I want to have a wet towel on me, but it dries so quickly and it pulls that moisture away from your body that you feel like you have a completely dry towel on. So it's this perfect situation. And one thing that was so brilliant of them is that this is a one size fits most product. So they have this, let's try and show it to you here. See this elastic here. When you get it, it's going to be completely flat. And I've already adjusted it for myself. This is my actual towel. So once I put it around me, I pulled this elastic until it was just right. And then it's got a button closure right there to secure it. And that's how it's going to stay forever. I can even wash it with it like that. And it's the perfect fit for me. So it just wraps around my body. The toga goes over the shoulder. And again, it's so comfortable. It's not constricting at all. Like sometimes robes can be, they feel so good when they go on. And then when we're getting ready, we start to sweat. And you guys know how that goes. This is a whole different ballgame. To me, the toga towel just completely elevates your getting ready experience. It just makes you feel like you stepped into a spa, just a 5-star luxe experience. And I kind of feel like, especially this time of year, when it's been a little stressful for all of us, that we deserve this little slice of luxury as we're getting ready. And the toga towel gives you that, for sure. And I think about, in fact, I have a picture to kind of show you what I mean about this, but such a great item for if you, let's just say, maybe it's a bridal party, maybe it's a bachelorette party, maybe it's a girlfriend getaway, but with a bunch of girls, maybe you're doing spa day, maybe you're by the pool, whatever it is, we're just getting ready for something. And to all have these on together, here they are, here's a group of girls out by the pool, right there, just kind of lounging, doing their thing. I think that's just such fun use. And I think that's been one of their most popular avenues in marketing the product, as you can imagine. So, I mean, yes, we are down to last minute as far as holiday shopping goes. So I don't know that it would make it in time for that, but I could be wrong. But when you're thinking about travel coming up, if you are doing any girlfriend trips or doing a spa day or anything like that, I think this would be so much fun. And so much fun just for yourself every day when you're getting ready to wear the toga towel. The other thing I just remembered as I just saw it here, I love this feature. So this is kind of a built-in corner that you can use to just kind of extra drying, or you can use this to hang it. But the other thing is it was also designed to use around a lounge chair. So if you are out by the pool or the beach even, you can have this for that. And it hooks around the corner and just keeps it in place. So all these little fun features built into it. It's so cool. And it's just taken off in such a big way. And that makes me so happy because, as you know, as I already said, I adore them and want nothing but success for them. But it is not just me. It's been featured many, many places, including, in fact, right when they launched, Good Morning America reached out to them and wanted to do a feature on it. And they did. And gosh, what were the other? Tamron Hall did something on it. It was on ABC. And then, of course, on Inventor Live with Marcy McKenna. So that was super fun. What am I missing? Are there any other? Oh, you know what? During the last feature, somebody called something out that I thought was so smart. And that was, this would be so great for pregnant women. And I thought that is so brilliant. So that is something that evidently has kind of taken off, because when you're pregnant, wearing a robe or, you know, finding something that can fit and actually stay up is so difficult. And so to be able to have that little slice of luxury when you're pregnant, something that's actually going to stay up and fit no matter how big you get, is kind of nice. So if you know someone that is getting ready to have a baby, or maybe that's you, this is a perfect solution. Now, the last time I featured it, they only had white, which I love the white for Togatel, of course, but I was so excited to see when I went to their website that they have added some colors, and I just want to show you what is available now. Loving the natural. That's the one on the far left. Really almost like an oatmeal, beautiful, very luxe looking, and then white is right there in the middle, and then you've got aqua, which is just that little pop of color. So I love all three of them. I'm not sure which one I love the most. I might, if I was getting another one, I think I might do the natural. I really love that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is they have done such a beautiful job from start to finish with this product. They have such good taste, and I wanted to show you their packaging, because I am someone who believes so strongly in that whole customer journey, the whole customer experience when the product shows up. How does it make you feel? And this is one where they've just really hit it out of the park. And so it's so beautiful, and just such a, you know, put a bow on it as a gift, put it in a basket, little gift basket. So perfect. And it just kind of screams luxury spa. So really well done, and getting lots of comments inside the chat. Very nice. Getting overheated with the robe on is real. And Monica saying that, Monica's so true. I really do. I love it at first, and then I'm like, oh, can I take this off? And now what do I put on? But the other thing I think about when it comes to robes is little issues, like when if you're washing your face or doing anything in the water, they get wet, the big sleeves, and they're not so moisture wicking as this is. And so it ends up just kind of being difficult. Maybe you're doing your hair and you have one of those round brushes and the brush gets caught in the collar. So many little annoyances. As much as I love a cozy robe, this really kind of takes care of all of that. So until you've tried it and put it on and felt the luxury of this content. Oh, okay, so we had some issues with the chat, so I apologize for that. But we are going to just keep going. Okay. Oh, someone's loving the aqua. Sherry's loving the aqua. What else? Okay, so we're going to move on, but I thought this would be a great product to start off the show with, because if you're putting this on and then everything else I'm about to show you, you would love to be using with it on. Okay, moving on to product number 2. And I know, let's see, I know we're having, I apologize, I'm streaming from a hotel, so I don't have a whole lot of control over Wi-Fi. So if we have issues, it looks like I'm full power right now, but just stick with me, we'll be back. So I tried to control that ahead of time and did the best I could, but it looks like we're good. Okay, moving on to the next product. I was so happy to get this on, because this is a product line that was new to me. I actually saw it somewhere else before I saw it on Grommet. And so I was very excited when I did see it come on to Grommet, and where I saw it was on Elle. So Elle magazine, you know, Elle Beauty, they are all about beauty products. And I really do look to them for those kind of, they put their kind of yearly awards out, and I trust their opinion on beauty products. And that I noticed that we voted, that came out as best new serum for 2024 for tighter, brighter, and firmer skin. Those are some words that are music to my ears. And so I did take a look at it. I thought the branding was adorable, and I read several reviews on the product, and I thought I'm definitely trying that product. And then lo and behold, coincidentally, I see it come up on Grommet. And so knowing that I was doing Glow Up for the new year, it was just a natural that I would reach out to this maker and beg for her to be on the show, because I wanted to try it. I wanted to share it with all of you guys. And so this product that I'm about to show you is by a brand called Rest Religion. Kind of hard to see with the white, I know. But that is that. There it is. It's maybe be easier on the packaging. So pretty. I love kind of just the ombre, just so soft, really, really beautifully done. But this is by, let's see, I think I saw her pop into the chat. I'm hoping she's here. Her name is Anastasia. And so I did get in touch with her and I let her know this is a very last minute travel that I had to do. And I said, is there any way you can get it to me in time? And she did, she overnighted it. And Anastasia, thank you so much for doing that. And so I have been using it just the past couple days. And so I will be excited. Oh, there she is here. First of all, how gorgeous is she? I mean, if my skin look anything like that, I am sold for life. So, but I also love her whole kind of view and attitude about beauty. And just if you go to her website, you'll see that she's just a no BS kind of person, and she's tired of all the buzzwords, and she really wanted to create a product that just has really quality ingredients that really work and really make a difference. And so she's all about showing those before and afters, the real deal, and kind of cutting through all the noise of the beauty industry to be real with you. And the other thing I love about her philosophy with beauty is keeping it simple, that beauty does not have to be so complicated. So what she's done so incredibly well is she is focused on 2 products. And 2 products only for now. I'm sure more will come down the road, but her goal was just to do these 2 and do these 2 really, really well. And clearly she has, because this has not even been out that long and it has become just, you know, a beauty buzz everywhere about Rest Religion. And 97%, that was the thing that jumped out at me right away. 97% of people who have tried this have said that their skin right away felt more hydrated and more nourished. And I know we're all about that. So that's why, as you can imagine, I was so excited to try it out. And so the one that we're really highlighting today, although I want to go over both of them, is the Rest Religion Serum. Now, what was interesting to me about this is, as you're seeing right there, it's called the retinol, NAL. That is not a typo. It might be a typo at first because we're all used to the word retinol, NOL. So this is a retinol restoring serum. And there is a difference between the 2. This is definitely her bestseller. This is the one that's getting, you know, all the accolades. But what it is known to do is it really works wonders on uneven skin tone, really evening out the skin tone, the texture, the fine lines, all of those things that we want to do. When you use it, you'll see that when it comes out, it's sort of a yellow. And I was thinking, is that a dye? But it went against everything that I know she stands for, so I knew it wasn't. So evidently that is the real color of retinol when it is in the beginning. So when you put it on, it does have sort of a yellow tint to it, but then it blends in and there isn't a yellow tint. But the difference between the 2 is that this one is formulated, and this was why Elle put so much attention on it, is that it was formulated to be more fast acting. So something about the ingredients and the way that it comes together, it is more fast acting. It's also the strongest over-the-counter retinoid that there is. So it's stronger, it's faster acting, and she has ingredients in there that make it less irritating. Because I think a lot of people shy away from retinoid type products because we're afraid that it's irritating. So she has taken care of that. And that's why it was really kind of music to Elle's ears to see a retinoid product that has so much thought into the other ingredients to make it not only super effective, but to work faster and to not, you know, be so bothersome to the skin. And one of the things that does that makes it less irritating, because a lot of people, you know, you're not supposed to put the retinol on and go out in the sun because of, you know, what that can do to your skin. But this is a slow release formula. And so because of that, that makes it less irritating. That's one of the reasons. She's in the chat saying, we spent almost 3 years developing the product to make sure it truly delivers what we promise. Thank you so much for noticing us. It means the world. You are so welcome. And clearly those 3 years went to good use because everybody is loving them. I already do, and it's only been a couple days, so I can only imagine. But I love, and I think I saw on Instagram, Anastasia, that you said, I think you called it your hot mess duo. So am I saying that right? That's what's in my mind. And the duo being the 2 of them. So these are kind of her 1-2 punch. So you're using the retinol first on clean, dry skin, and you're using this once a day. And then you're following it up with the, let's see, it's called Ultimate Glow. This goes on after. This is twice a day. This is morning and night. And again, I love the packaging, but this is that, you know, really nice airless packaging so that the efficacy of the ingredients, they work better for longer because no air is getting inside, which is the thing that starts. I think I'm back. I'm hoping. I am back. Okay. What would I do without Jen? She's saying you froze. You're back. You guys, I am so sorry. I'm at the mercy of the hotel. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay. Well, we are just going to keep trying and hopefully. Okay. I think I'm back. Oh, gosh. Okay. I am back again. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, just to wrap up this product, Rest Religion, I am a huge fan, not only of the brand behind it, and again, take some time to go to her website to see what she's all about. I just love her attitude about beauty and love the products that she's created and how she's focusing on two and doing those two really, really well. And she's laughing, saying hot mess, oh, the hot mess recovery duo. Okay, so I want to show you that. There it is. That's the Hot Mess Recovery Duo. So that's the yellow that I was speaking of when it comes to the retinol. And then you're following that up with the Ultimate Glow Moisturizer. I want to show you a couple before and afters also. Here's one with Anastasia right there. And that is, again, something I love so much about you, Anastasia, is that you're just putting yourself out there and just showing, you know, flaws and all, and then showing the progression with the day. So day one is on the left and then day 120. And look at how just the radiance and the glow, it's just a little more dull, no offense, but on day one, and then it just, that kind of lit from within glow, but also just the skin texture and I think a little bit of acne and, you know, discoloration is taken care of. And so that is, when you read the reviews, that's what everybody is loving. They're really seeing those results over time. Here's another one, and this is actually with the gentleman, and just the forehead just in 30 days. So not only is this, the skin so cleared up, but it's also the fine lines, those wrinkles are really diminished, visibly diminished. And love that you used a gentleman for that one. So again, such a fan of this brand. I'm so glad Grommet has it on, and that 20% discount. This is one of those where it really does make a difference. So grab that QR code. You're not committing to buy by using that QR code. You're just getting that 20%, which is huge with a product like this. And even if you decide not to purchase today, you can put that in your little file, and anytime you want down the road, you'll be able to use that. And you can use that for multiple items at one time. It is one-time use. But if you wanted to buy two of them, if you were going to buy one and gift one, you can use 20% on both of those. So that's kind of a nice thing. And so just also the other thing you're doing with that QR code is you're giving her an upvote. You're saying, well done, I love your product. So, you know, no, it's just such a win-win. You have nothing to lose. You're not committing to buy. but you're getting the 20% off and you're helping her out in the process, which is a great, great thing. Okay, guys, we're going to move on. Hopefully we're doing good with Wi-Fi. Okay, this one I had the pleasure of featuring not too long ago, and I had so much fun with it, and you guys loved it so much that I was so excited to be able to bring it back again so quickly. And when I'm thinking of glowing up for the new year, I just couldn't imagine not including this in the show. And so maybe some of you have seen it during our last showing of it, but this is so revolutionary, so innovative. This is another one created by a female, and she is, I hope she's in the chat. I think that I did see her, but her name is Mugda, and I'm going to show you her picture real quickly there. So there she is, gorgeous, gorgeous. She had the concept of wanting to create a way for us to kind of take back the control of our makeup situation. As we know, the cost of makeup is through the roof. Makeup, skincare, all of it. It's very, very expensive. And a statistic that I learned from her that was staggering to me is that when it comes to makeup, think lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, all of those things, 86% of that makeup goes in the trash, goes to waste. And why is that? That is because what do? We go buy a lipstick shade that we think we're going to love, and we try it on in a different light, and we don't love it so much, and it goes into that beauty drawer that, you know, just kind of the black hole, and then we binge and purge and we throw it away. And so that goes in the trash. Or maybe you buy the perfect shade for the perfect outfit, and then you never wear it again. And so, yeah, 86% goes in the trash. So she thought, how can I create something that can do away with that I can? So she was thinking along the lines of lipstick, that I can make my own lipstick. I can make that perfect shade whenever I want to. And then if I want, I can make another shade, or I can keep making the same shade because I fell in love with it. I did such a good job with it. So what she created is this right here. This is called the Lips Kit. I'm going to show you a quick video and then walk you through the whole tutorial of it, because it is fantastic. It is so much fun. First of all, this is like having your own little lipstick factory. In this little thing right here, you can make hundreds and hundreds of colors, different textures, different shades. And I'm going to tell you in just a second how you can make sure that those colors and textures and shades look so great on you. So here is the quick video. This was actually, I kind of edited it together from her quick starter campaign. And let me tell you, there it is right there. So those are the cartridges. Those are sort of bullets, and they have the colors in them, the primary colors that you're going to be mixing together to create the perfect shade. And those are the little kind of pots that you mix them in. So I'm going to show you one more time because that was so quick, but that is the kit. It's going to come with 5 different colors, and you will choose from 2 different color tones. And you're going to pump the right amount from the recipe card that you get into that little pot. And it comes with a little lip brush. You're going to mix it around and put it on and try it out. And if you're not loving it, I'm going to show you different ways for you to make sure that you love it. But here's the thing. What is so cool about this is not just the kit itself. And let me open it up and show you what that looks like. So very much like you just saw, these are the bullet cartridges. There's the blue. So when I first saw this, because it was all these primary colors, I thought this was like a kit for kids to play painting with or something. Little did I know that I had a little lipstick factory in my hands. So when you purchase, you will decide whether you want to have the cool kit, which is those cooler tones, cooler undertones, or the warm. And the one I have here is the warm. So there's those 2 choices. But if you're unsure of what your skin tone is, which most of us are, I believe, then what's so cool is that she has a quiz, and you can go to her website to take the quiz. And that's something you should do even if you're not thinking about getting a lip kit, but we should all know what our color is, because not only when we're doing our makeup, but when we're deciding what colors to wear, what clothes to buy. So it's something, maybe you've all heard about the 12 color seasons. So we're all one of those 12 color seasons, but even just to know if you're cool or warm for the lip kit. And it's kind of a fun little quiz that you take. It takes about 2 minutes total to do it. And I did take that quiz, and I wanted to find out what I was. Okay, here we go again. I don't know what is going on. Am I on? I think I am, so I'm gonna keep going. And I'm gonna try to get my hotspot back too, because I think I lost that one. Okay, I am on. Okay, good. So I did take the quiz, and let me show you who I am. This was so exciting. So they found out that I am a soft summer, much like Jennifer Aniston. And then it gives you some more detail about that, but then that kind of tells you what color kit that you want to have. But what's so cool is that it comes with an app. And so the app is completely free, comes with it. And so once you purchase it, you log into the app, you take that quiz, and then what happens is it puts up all of the different lipstick colors that would really flatter you and enhance your particular skin tone. So these are my colors here. So that's personalized for me. And then I can look at those and think, okay, I think I want to make that one. So you're seeing a little gold heart on the one that I was really loving. So all I did was click on it, and then down below the black bar with the 2, the 1, the 3, 6, and 2, that pops up, and that is my recipe to make that exact color. So it is so foolproof, so simple to do. So once I know that recipe, then I go back to my lip kit, which is right here, and I would just follow that recipe precisely. And so, so what happens here is this is where I'm going to be putting those into, and I'm just going to pump. I think it said, let me go back to it for myself. Okay, so I'm just going to pump 2 whites. So that's pushing it down twice. Let me make myself bigger so you can see. Okay, so I would just push down the white twice. I would do the black 1 time. I would do the red 3 times, and the yellow 6 times, and the blue 2 times. And so once that all goes into here, and then I unscrew this, and it comes with all of these cute little lipstick pots. So then I would just open up the pot. Well, let's see, here's the little brush. And so with all those colors in here, I would just be mixing it around. And once it's mixed, it would be identical to the shade that I wanted to make. How easy and brilliant is that? But maybe I see the shade, maybe I put it on and it's a little too dark. So what I can do is I can add a little bit of white in and just kind of, tone it down a little bit. The other thing is it does come with moisture drops. So if you're someone that likes your lips to be a little bit more matte, you're not going to do the moisture drops. But if you want to have a little bit of a shine, a little bit of dewiness, you might add a drop or 2 of these moisture drops. And if you want to get a full gloss, then you're going to add even a little bit more. Then they also have shimmer. So you can add shimmer into it to just give it kind of a little bling if you want to. So there's different ways to kind of enhance it and get it to be exactly what you want. So it's so fun to do, and it just saves you so much time and money, and going to the department stores and trying to find the perfect one in their lighting, and then getting it home and being frustrated that it's not the right one. You now have control of it, and you can make hundreds and hundreds. And each one of these, this is about the amount that would be in a full lipstick or lip gloss container. So you're getting 5 of them with the kit. So if you're thinking, how many can I make? So that's, to have 5 of them, that's going to last you a good long time. So then on the app, you also have the option of kind of keeping a sort of a recipe file, if you will, of all of the colors that are your favorites. So right now, those are the favorite ones for me personally. So I can go back in there very quickly and get the recipe and make it again as soon as I run out. So how fun and how smart is that? I just love it so much. She's done such a great job. And it is one of those, again, the Grommet discount takes it down to just over $60. And you're getting this kit that you can use for eternity, and you can continue to buy, new bullets to add to it, and use the moisture drops and the shimmer to personalize it, and just make it just right for whatever mood you're in, whatever outfit you're wearing, whatever occasion it is. You're going to have that perfect shade of lipstick. And the other thing is you can also use this for blush and for eyeshadow. So you can, play around with that. And the makeup itself is stellar. It is smudge proof, waterproof. So when it goes on, it is very long lasting. So that I love, because we know how lipstick comes off so quickly. So really fun item. And then even if you're someone that's just not so techy and you don't want to use the app, she does give you a recipe card. In fact, I have one right here that mimics the one you're seeing there. So that is the cool one. And so those are some just basic, kind of like the hot colors for people that have a cool undertone, and then they have another recipe card for the warm undertones. So she just makes it so easy, and love it. And it's become, as you guys can imagine, very viral. So all the influencers all over the internet, everybody is loving the lips kit. It's just taken off in such a big way. And I mentioned that is a Kickstarter product. This was, I believe it was the second most successful beauty project on Kickstarter of all time. So pretty phenomenal. Okay, let's see. My hotspot is, I'm trying to get that because I can tell the hotel's Wi-Fi is not my friend right now. Okay, but Jen is telling me I'm still good. So let's move forward. Okay, we're gonna do one more product, and then we are going to do our first giveaway. So if you have not already entered the giveaway, you can still do that now. And I'm gonna have Jen put the QR code up one more time in case you jumped on late. And there it is right there. So you're just gonna snap with your camera to enter to win. And if you put the 2 words glow up in the chat, then you are going to have a second chance. You're doubling your chances to win one of our 2 giveaway products today. And again, the first one is going to be after this next product. Now, this product is a phenomenal product. We almost didn't get to have it on. I fought to have it on because I wanted to share it with all of you guys. And the reason that we almost didn't get to have it on is because of my last minute travel. She sent me the sample and it arrived right after I left for the airport. So I do not have it with me. So I have to apologize for that. But I do have a lot to show you and to talk about. And then I'm going to have it back on another time because I love it so much. And I think it is I'm someone who struggles with my hair a lot. As you guys know, as I put it up all the time, because I'm not great blow drying, and I kind of look at it as a little intimidating and daunting. So I love to go get a good blow dry, and I always wondered, is it just me that doesn't do a great job blow drying my hair? But clearly it's not just me, because those blow dry bars, I mean the dry bar, that's the perfect example, but they are everywhere, and I know they are doing so well. And that is probably because people just feel much more comfortable putting it in somebody else's hands. The creator of this product, it is a hairbrush, but it is, let me tell you, way beyond just a hairbrush. And it was created by a celebrity hairstylist, a very renowned hairstylist in San Francisco. Her name is Kelly Little, and she is inside the chat. So Kelly, thank you so much for being here. Kelly designed this hairbrush, and let me show you what it looks like. And then we will walk through all of the fun, but it's really pretty just to begin with. So that is the hairbrush, and that's called the elliptic hairbrush. And she's got 2 versions of it, but we're going to stay focused on this one. This one seems to be the one getting all of the hype and all of the accolades. And let me show you her using it, and then we'll talk about all the different features. Well, first of all, let's see Kelly, for gosh sakes. There she is, gorgeous, gorgeous. And her hair, which you're going to see in this video, is so pretty. Hair of my dreams, we'll say that. And so here is the video of her actually using the brush, and then we'll talk through. So there it is right there. What her goal was with this is to create a hairbrush that really does it all. Because as a hairstylist, as you might imagine, she has so many different, or if you've ever had your hair blown drying or gone to a hairstylist, you know, there are so many different styling tools that are used to create that perfect blow dry. There is sort of that wide tooth comb typically, or maybe it's even a paddle brush that's used to detangle. And then they usually use a big round brush to get that lift and that volume. And then they might use a tighter round brush to get more of the curl. And then sometimes they're wanting to use those boar natural bristles, but then there's reasons to want to use the synthetic bristles as well. And so she was finding herself using 5 different tools to do somebody's hair, and thought, why can't I create a brush that has all of those tools built into it so that I can detangle, so that I can get that volume and that lift. I can curl, and then I can also smooth the cuticle and defrizz so that you're getting that perfect shine, that luster that we all love when we get our hair blown dry by the professionals. And so she has achieved that in a big way. This is a brush, and I thought I would show you a review because I think this review says it so well. This brush literally does it all. I've been a hairdresser for 10 years. I have this brush at home, and it's all I use in the salon. I've never had a brush that smooths so well, detangles wet hair, round brushes well for volume, and makes the hair so smooth and shiny. Most of my clients end up buying the brush before they leave. It's a must-have, and it's all I ever use at home now as well. So that was just a review that I thought really, I love that for Kelly because I know that that was her dream in creating it. And that just goes to show that is social proof right there that this brush does it. One thing Kelly mentioned to me that I wanted to say to all of you, and I appreciated her doing this, is she said, some people can be intimidated by the brush because when you get it, the bristles are very firm. And so they might think there's an issue with that, that, oh, this isn't for me, they're too firm. But the reality is that's something that you actually want because there's different reasons for it. But I know one of the things is that scalp massage aspect of it with those firmer bristles is really, really important. But it's also, she does a combination, and this is kind of I think this is what is really the brush is known for most, is the combination, and it's a proprietary combination that she created of boar bristles, which are the naturals, and the synthetic ionic bristles. And she's carefully placed them in all the right places so that you are able to achieve the volume and the lift that you want, but also that it is going to smooth the cuticle and give you that perfect shine, as you saw that Kelly has in the video. But I've also got some before and afters that I think show it probably even better. So there you see the before on the left, and then on the right using the elliptic hairbrush. Another one here. I mean, just look at how pretty and soft on the right. This one is a big one. I mean, that is literally, that is not a straightening iron. That is Kelly's brush, the elliptic hairbrush. This one I was torn whether to show you guys because I love the curly hair too, but it reminds me a lot of my daughter Courtney's hair. That's what her hair looks like on the left and what she wants it to look like on the right. So Courtney is going to be using this and is going to be so excited about it so that you can have those curls and still be able to also have the, the straight sort of more flowy hair that some people really love. Now the brush does come with this little travel case too, which is so nice. But that picture right there I thought was a good shot of the brush so that you can see how the bristles are so wide. And so you are getting that, you're brushing it wet and detangling it with that. And then the combo of the boar bristles, you're seeing that a little bit there as well, and the synthetic bristles. The purpose of that, you are getting that scalp massage, but really it's about smoothing. So it's that combo that gives, and every one of those before and afters, I think you saw how smooth the hair looks when you're done with it. And then the curved cushion on it is, and I'm hoping you can see it there, there's another shot of the brush that you might be able to see it better in. So you're seeing the curved and then it's cushion inside, and that is what gives you the volume and the movement. So every detail of this brush is designed for a reason. And then it has, if you're looking at it straight on, you're seeing it looks like it's a round brush. So you do have a round brush also, which is going to give you the body and the curl that you're wanting, if you do want. And then you notice that the bristles are on top as well around the tip. And so that can be used to kind of tease and lift the hair at the root. And so many, who knew a brush could have so many different features in it and create such beautiful look on your own without having to go get, to go to a salon to get a look like that. Kelly, thanks for chiming in because I'm sure there are things I'm not covering. And she says the boar bristles on top are softer and great for bangs, teasing, and temporal areas. She does have a great video of that also, of using those, that rounded top area to kind of tease and do the bangs. So thank you for chiming in on that. We've got Renee here. Nice. Does it manage frizzy hair? Boy, Renee does it. Let me go back and show you those before and afters. So I would say that's a little bit of frizz right there. And then look at the result. And then again, speaking of frizz, there we go again. So amazing. So this is, you know, everybody's hair is different. You're not sure until you get it home whether it's going to do for you what you want it to do. I would encourage you. Her accolades are through the roof. The reviews are off the charts. Everybody's loving this. I would give it a shot, give it a try and see. I also love that Kelly does have tutorial videos on her site. So when you get the brush, I would watch those just to get some tips from an expert hairstylist who knows what she's talking about, and give it a shot, because how wonderful to have one brush. And when you're traveling, think about, you know, who wants to bring a bunch of different brushes and combs and all of that when you're traveling? You just bring this one. The other thing that Kelly, I think, kind of recently added is I'm not sure if you can tell, the grip on the brush. So it does come without the grip as well, but what we are doing with Grommet, and what I think what Kelly's doing kind of across the board now, is adding the grip, because it's a very comfortable, the way she designed the handle itself is very comfortable, but putting that grip on just gives you a little bit more control. And so it does have that grip handle. Let's see, Kelly says it's great to use with styling creams to smooth out even more. I would imagine so. And Kelly, I think you do you have a hair product line as well? I feel like I saw on your website, but I wasn't sure if that was your product line or not. So I'm curious about that. But I mean, she is just, I love anytime a beauty product is created by a real life beauty pro who is in the trenches, still in the trenches, figuring out what works, what doesn't work, and then creates something that achieves what she is already achieving in her professional career. I love that, because it's the real deal. This is not a big marketing company coming up with something and just marketing the heck out of it and hoping everybody buys it. Stacy says, love this brush. I'm with you, Stacy. I can't wait to get home to actually use it. And again, I'm so sorry that I don't have it with me, but I'm so excited that I get to have her back when I do have it with me. I might even have to have my daughter on to do a little demo with her and her hair, because I feel like this brush was made for Courtney Rose. So we will do that. And oh, okay, that's not her product line. No, I promote Melbourne Gold that works amazing with her brush, but it's not her product line, but it's the product line she loves and uses. So thank you for that, Kelly. Okay, guys, we are going to do our first giveaway. So let's kind of take a breather from the products, and let's look back at the products we've already presented. We started off with the amazing toga towel. Who wants to win a toga towel? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is such a treat. It is such a special thing to have. And then we moved on to Rest Religion, which is a fairly new skincare line that is getting so much hype in the beauty space. Award winner from Elle Magazine, Best Serum of 2024. And also she's got her moisturizing glow, let's see, Ultimate Glow Moisturizer. Anything with the word glow in it, sign me up. And then we did the lip kit, your own little personal lipstick factory. How cool is that? And then we just did the elliptic hairbrush. So many great items already. Anybody want to let me know what they want to win? And I'm going to go ahead and find out who won. Let's see, here we go. Okay, the winner of the first giveaway, and what I am giving away is the elliptic hairbrush, because it is, I don't think very many people know about it yet. In fact, Kelly was telling me last night she really hasn't put much time into the marketing of it yet, because she's so busy still with her hairstyling career. But in 2025, it is the #1 priority she's going to be diving into. So I want to help her spread the word about this brush, because it, from what I understand and what I can see in the reviews and the before and afters, it is really a game changer for anyone like me who's a little intimidated about doing their own hair and can't imagine using 5 different brushes to do my own hair. So we are going to give away an elliptic brush. And the first winner is, let's see, she is in the chat. I love that. And it is Jill. Jill McEwen, you have won an elliptic hairbrush by Kelly Little. Congratulations. And Jen, our producer, is going to reach out to you and get your shipping address, and we will get one of those out to you. And we would love for you to post about it after you use it, before and afters, maybe a little video about what you think, or even just a picture. And a thank you to Kelly for the giveaway. So, and make sure to tag me and Grommet and Kelly so that we can all, continue to promote that. Okay, moving on to the next product. Let's see here. Okay, perfect little segue. As we're speaking about hair, we're going to move on to another hair product, not a brush, but another one I've featured before. And that it's interesting is it was not that long ago that I featured this. And the time I researched it before that show versus researching it before this show, it's incredible how this has taken off in the social media world. In fact, I showed it to my daughter, Courtney, and she said, "Oh, Mom, everybody has that. Oh, that everybody's using that." And so I said, "Oh gosh, I didn't know. I thought this was kind of a new thing that people didn't know about yet." Clearly not. This is the Curl Me Perfection hair curling iron. And to my knowledge, it's the first truly automatic hair curling iron. Now, I have seen ones where the barrel turns on its own, but you still have to put your hair in and clamp it, and then it turns it, and then you got to unturn it the other way. This is truly automatic all the way around. Kind of, no pun intended. So what happens is this barrel right here does rotate. It's a very simple use. It's very, really nice quality in your hand, but it's got the 4 different temperatures here. It goes from 360 up to 480, and then it does have the rotation here and here. And all you do is put your hair right here. I was afraid to try it. I'm just thinking it is going to suck my hair up. My hair is going to get so tangled in here, and my hair doesn't curl well anyway because it's on the more thin side. Not the case. Let me show you a couple videos, and then we'll talk through the detail of it. I'm going to show you, this girl reminds me of me in the sense that our hair is very similar, and I feel like she was intimidated by it and was kind of nervous to try it. So I want to show you her first because it was kind of my reaction too. My eyes were like, and so you can see how well it works. And so she's a little nervous. She puts her hair in there and she presses the button and prays, and it just sucks her hair in just like that. And she waits a couple seconds, and then she's like, "Oh my God, what's going to happen?" And there it is, just that perfect curl. And that was so fun. She did it again. And then she's got another one. She's kind of getting the hang of it. That one's gotten that one's even a little bit better. But seeing how happy she is when she's done all of her hair, she loves it. And she's just thinking, it was so easy. She could never, and you're not hearing her talk, but she's like, I could never use a curling iron before. I was not good at it. I never knew what to, what I was supposed to clamp and which way I was supposed to turn it. So this just makes it so foolproof. I love that because, as I said, hair intimidates me. And I know we do have the maker in the chat. So thank you. She is the founder at Bimmy Beauty. And her name is Tanya. And Tanya, thank you so much for being here. And I'm such a fan of all of your products. We featured a couple of your products already. There's a couple more that I cannot wait to try. But this one is kind of the showstopper. This one is, again, all over the internet. The girls are all talking about it. But I was worried that it might not live up to the hype. I was worried that it was gimmicky and that my hair would get tangled and I wouldn't be able to figure out. It's so easy to use. It's almost shocking. It's bizarre. And then because it is that tourmaline ceramic rod, so it is not damaging to the hair. And depending on how long you want to hold it and how hot you want to keep it, it really creates a long-lasting curl. That's what I'm finding in all the reviews. People are surprised at how long the curls last once they do it. I'm going to show you a couple more little videos so you can see it in action. This is another one who is a little like me with her, being afraid to try it. But when she does, so look at her face. And she's like, "Oh my God, there it went." Oh, it goes so fast. And look at that, just curl perfection. Hence the name, Curl Me Perfection. And she's so happy too. Now she's addicted and she wants to do it again. I mean, it's so great. And then this is someone who's just, a little more used to doing it, I think. She's just got a smile on her face the whole time. But I just had to show you how perfect the curls are every single time. It is so cool. And so hence the reason that it is just kind of like wildfire on the internet. So Bimmy Beauty, this is one. Grab the QR code because it is that 20% off. So originally almost $100 and you're getting it for $80. And again, it's so quality. I love the simplicity of it. I love this around it because you can't burn your hands. So with other curling irons, I'm always nervous about that. Always nervous, like the other girl that, you're turning it the wrong way, or this just takes care of it, and it's safe, and it's good for your hair, and it's long lasting. Just checks all the boxes. And Tanya's saying this is our top seller, originally designed for people with disabilities or weak hands. I did not know that, but my gosh, it's so great for that. I mean, oh God, that is a great use for it. But a lot of us have disabilities in the way that we do our hair too, those kinds of disabilities. So it's definitely designed for us as well. And so I think I can imagine that what a wonderful reason to create it, but not a surprise at all that it's just taking off in all different ways and everybody's loving it. So I'm so glad Grommet found it and that we brought it on, because it is just a hit and a fun one. Get it home, try it. I think you're going to be stunned at how easy it is to do and to create those curls. And maybe you don't want curls like that, but that's how they start. And then you can brush your fingers through it if you want something a little more relaxed, a little more beachy. So there's so many options. And here's actually a picture that shows some of the different curls. But just to be able to create those beautiful, soft, because of that ceramic tourmaline, it really has that shine and luster to the curls as well. So awesome product. And Tanya, thank you for being here in the chat. That means a lot. And I know it's just fun for our audience and fun for me. And I love that you guys, when you guys are here, can answer questions, because as much as we try to know it all, don't know it all. Okay, we're going to move on to another skincare product that I fell in love with, that I had featured a while ago. And I fell in love with it initially just because I love her, first of all. Her name is Blair Rose, and she is a very renowned dermatologist in New York. This is another one where I love when a product line is created by someone that knows what the heck they're talking about. Someone that is actually practicing in her case, in the skincare field, and very well known, all kinds of accolades. She's been written up in everywhere from Vogue to Cosmopolitan to the American Academy of Dermatology, all over the place. So she is the real deal. And what she has created is the real deal, because the accolades just keep coming. And she is stunningly beautiful, as you can see right there. And I fell in love with her story and just all the reasons that she created it. And then I go on her website and I see her branding and her packaging, and I'm a sucker for that because it's kind of the world I live in. And so I'm always looking at that. And her packaging it just makes me happy. It just, the pink and the simplicity of it just kind of puts me in a good mood. So I love that. The product that we are featuring today, she's got several of them that I am a big fan of. There are 3 that I use regularly. And this is one of them. This is the Megadose Super Antioxidant Face Moisturizer. And as you can see, another Elle Beauty Award winner. It was the best antioxidant moisturizer. But I believe it was Elle who also there was a whole write-up on the 15, I think it was luxury skincare brands that are worth spending money on. And I was just reading that on my own, just curious what those are. And sure enough, Skincare Junkie was right up there, and all kinds of wonderful things to say about them. So it is a brand worth checking out if you are not already familiar with it. And let's just talk about what her philosophy is and what this particular product is about. So why I fell in love with this one, she sent me this to try. I had not tried it before. What I loved about it is how all-in-one it is right away. And I didn't know I hadn't read about it yet. I just kind of put it on, and I loved the way it felt on my skin. It just, right away, I could feel the hydration, and it felt just like silk going on. And, we love that. We love that. And so it felt so amazing. And then right away I said, my gosh, this feels like the best primer I've ever used. So not only is it moisturizing, but it's also like a primer. And so it gives you just that even kind of like a canvas to do your makeup on and to get that flawless makeup application with. This is a product that is created for all kinds of, every kind of skin can use this product. It's not one that only if you have oily skin and only if you, or dry or whatever. It's for combination, it's for oily, it's for dry. However, I do tend to be more on the dry side. And one piece of advice she gives with that is that to think of this as your sort of foundational layer of your moisturizer, that you can use this, and then to put a more hydrating moisturizer if you feel like you need it on top. Now, having said that, I have more dry skin. I do probably put a little bit more of this than I would if I had oily skin, but I don't use another moisturizer on top. So for me, this is all I need. Plus, it becomes my primer. So I really love that about it. Now, I also dug deeper into the ingredients, and she hits many of the ingredients that I already was such a fan of and that I know are necessary for my particular skin, and probably many of yours as well. And one of those, as I talk about frequently, is the hyaluronic, because to me, the hyaluronic is what sort of binds the moisture into your skin. And so you're wanting to put that on when your skin is a little bit moist, because then it's going to seal that moisture in, and that is the plumping that we love, that kind of minimizes those fine lines. She also has resveratrol in here, which, as you might know, is an ingredient that comes from the skin of grapes. And it's a very known ingredient for its health benefits when ingested. But topically, when you think of the skin of the grape and you think of that firmness that it has, so for the skin, it really creates that firmness, which as we age can be kind of nice. She has green tea, and the green tea, I'm not someone that has oily skin or acne, but I know that green tea is excellent for that. And I believe that's probably the reason that it is in there. And so when I say this is a moisturizer that's for all different skin, I thought that was so interesting. And she, in fact, I think she says it's as if the best antioxidant moisturizer was married with the best serum. All the goodness in both of those got married, but they didn't clog your pores. Like, how is that possible? You think if you have this just ultra hydrating moisturizer and this amazing, super rich serum, and they came together, you would get acne all day long. Your pores would be so clogged. But she has put some magic in here that the biggest thing is that it does not clog your pores. So it's kind of this perfect cocktail. It's got vitamin C in it. That's that brightening. So it is just all of the best in this one super moisturizer. And so that's why you're seeing it getting awards all over and write-ups all over the place. They're loving it. And because she is such a professional dermatologist, it was important to her that every claim that she puts out there is scientifically backed. So she's got all the research to back up all of the claims that go along with it. And I appreciate that so much. So it's really wonderful. I wanted to just quickly hit on the other products because I'm such a fan. There's two other ones that I use. The first one is this one right here. This one gets a lot of write-up as well. It's a Pore Therapy Daily Toner Pad. Why I like it so much is because it's so much more than just a toner. It exfoliates. It really does so many different things. So to me, I get out of the shower, I do these pads, and it really kind of tightens up my pores and goes deep to get out any of those oils and things that can be deep in our pores. And I love the way it makes my skin feel. And then after that, I will do the Megadose moisturizer, which we were featuring, and then the cleanser that she sent me that I just started trying because she sent it to me. I love this too, and this is called the Gentle Jelly Facial Cleanser. And this one is pH balanced, cucumber infused, but that's my daily, and I love it. And so the whole combo is fantastic. So just the brand in general, I go to her website regularly because I want to see what's next and what everybody's saying about her products. I'm such a fan. Just a wonderful, wonderful product line. So definitely check out Skincare Junkie if you have not already. Okay, we are going to wrap up the show with our last, but definitely not least product. And I specifically wanted to end on this one because to me, it is the finishing touch of what I do when I do my makeup routine. And as we are glowing up for the new year, and maybe you're thinking of what you're going to wear for the holidays, for Christmas or Hanukkah or wherever you're going, but maybe it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever it is, or every day. And this is a lipstick trio. So it is a kit that I have fallen in love with. It's by a brand named Cavu, C-A-V-U. Oh, and I have to tell you, because I was wondering I thought it was someone's name, Cavu, but actually it stands for, the C is Sealing, and Visibility Unlimited. And evidently that is a pilot term, that it is the ultimate flight conditions. It is the best day. And so I love that name because that was their goal with their whole, I'm just showing you their lipstick kit, but they have all kinds of amazing beauty makeup products. And their goal is that when you are wearing them, you feel like, you know, the coast is clear and I'm having the best day ever. And so I really, really love that. But why I fell in love with this lipstick kit in general is, again, I think that makeup can be intimidating. And I think when it comes to lips, I love lips. I just do. I've always loved lip liner and playing with that a little bit, and then lipstick and lip gloss and all of that. But I know that it can be intimidating for people. And many people just put on lipstick because they think that's what they're supposed to do. But I love that they had real makeup pros come together and select the perfect kit. And there's several different color combinations, but they chose sort of a cohesive kit with the perfect lip liner that goes with, that blends perfectly with the lipstick, and then topping it off with the lip gloss. So came up with those perfect combinations and put it into one box that makes it so foolproof to get perfection with your lips. And the different color combinations that they came up with, I think, are so spot on in terms of being so versatile. Not only versatile where almost anybody can wear them and look amazing, but versatile in that they can really take you from day to night, from a very casual look all the way up to a hot night out on the town, New Year's Eve, you name it. And that you can change it up by either using the gloss or not using. If you want a more matte look, you can do it one way. But the one I have with me right here, just to show you, is called, and they have such cute names of the kits. This particular one is Mauve Wife. And so here is the lip liner. This is Antique Rose. I'll put it right on here so you can see how pretty that is. So that's the Antique Rose. And then they chose what would be the most perfect lipstick to go with that. And that is the Magical Mauve. Look at how gorgeous. So pretty. I mean, really, really pretty. And so that's just such a nice blend there. And such a, it's that color, that shade that really can just go with anything. And then to top it off, we have the lip gloss, which is hiding around here somewhere. Oh my gosh, did it fall? Oh, darn it. Must be on the ground. Okay, I'm sure I'll find it, but I'm going to keep going on. Oh, here it is. I knew it. And so the gloss as well. Just put a little of that on. And it feels so nice going on. But each one of these items is so premium. And the lip liner, to me, what makes a great lip liner is a liner that defines. Because as we get older, you know how that feathering can happen. It's not fun. And we lose that definition. We lose that kind of line that creates, you know, our lips for what they are. So a good lip liner brings that back and creates sort of a barrier around the lip so that feathering can't happen. This is one of those lip liners. This is an excellent lip definition tool in and of itself. I would buy this all by itself. But the fact that it comes with everything is incredible. And this is a Luxe Cream lipstick. And what I like about this is, if you're like me, you like a little plump, and this is very creamy, and it does give that plump. So if you've defined those lips with that liner in the way that it can do, and you can do it two different ways. If you, I mean, some people like to follow the your lipstick line, your natural line exactly, and that's great. I do tend to go a little bit above on top and a little bit below on the bottom, just right here, just to really give me back the volume that I had a few years ago, because I feel like your lips do get thinner over time. So I just try to kind of recreate that. And this liner is so excellent for that. And then topping it with the cream blush that is plumping and moisturizing. So not only is it looking beautiful, but it's actually helping your lips over time, because it is those really great ingredients. And it's long lasting. That's what I was stunned about, was how long this lasts. So that is huge to me, because, you know, you drink the wine and the champagne and the lipstick is there and it's not there. That's no good. And then the gloss is, as you saw, just so pretty. And I love that by itself, if you didn't even put any liner or any lipstick, it's just a really gorgeous sheer tint. But then it becomes buildable, where you can add more and more if you want to, you know, really make it a little more striking. You can do that. So the combination's incredible, and the value of this. If you're buying these all by themselves and then putting them together, it comes to right about $67. And because of this, without Grommet, you're spending $49.99, so you're spending $50. But with Grommet, so it's already a value to buy them together. But with Grommet, you're getting it for $40. So you're getting this excellent defining lip liner. You're getting this very plumping, moisturizing cream lipstick, and you're getting this gorgeous tint gloss, all for $40. So incredible value. In fact, I think I tried to calculate it. I'm not the best mathematician, but it's over 40% savings by doing this lip kit. So let's look at the different options with the lip kit because they're so pretty. I do want to get them all. Life's a Peach. I really love that one. And I'm hoping, I'm going to go full screen on this. You guys can see it maybe even a little better. I put the liner down there because I think it shows the color the best of, you know, what that kit is, but it's hard to really know through the camera, I know. But it's a really pretty kind of peach undertone to that one. And then of course there is Pretty in Pink. And then the red apple is stunning. And I'll show you kind of an example of the red apple. Look how gorgeous that is. So I like these pictures because it shows how well that lip liner works in defining the lips. She's got that perfect lip definition. And then because the lipstick is so creamy, it is giving you a little bit extra pout and a little bit, you know, a little bit more plump to the lips. Another picture here. Look how pretty. Again, the definition, it's almost like it creates, you know, delineates the lips from the rest of the skin. And I think that's what so many of us are after. The picture on the right, I wanted to show you because for me, I really like just doing that gloss right in the center of the lip, both top and bottom. And I think that shows how that can give you that, you know, illusion of a more plump lip by doing that. So I love these kits. They're just so fun. They make it so easy and so foolproof to do it right and to look like you had a makeup artist do your lips. And I think that's so fun. And as we're glowing up for the new year, who wouldn't want that? And to play around with it. And, you know, if you're someone a little more makeup shy and doesn't want to, you know, likes more of a natural look, you just go very light on it and do the blending and maybe just a touch of the gloss. Or maybe you're not using the lipstick at all and you're just doing the gloss with the lip liner. So you can play around with it. But again, so many, you know, 4 different options to choose from. You're saving almost 40% by getting that kit, which is incredible. And I love this. In a way, I wish we were able to do this earlier because it would have been just a fantastic holiday gift. So if you have someone that you can, you know, buy for a little bit later, maybe they have a birthday coming up, for a $40 price point to give a gift like this that is just a professional makeup kit is really, really special. So love that. Okay, guys, we are at the end of the show, which means we are doing one more giveaway. I know you guys have all been waiting, and thank you guys for hanging in there with me for that, and with my Wi-Fi issues on top of that. So thank you so much. And for our second giveaway, I'm very excited to tell you that we are going to be giving away a Curl Me Perfection. So someone is going to be very excited to have the most beautiful curls on New Year's night and heading into 2025 with a little spring in your step and a just stepped out of the salon look and feel. And so I am going to find out who our next winner is, the second winner of the evening, or not the evening, I'm used to doing it in the evening, the morning or the afternoon. Okay, the second winner is Janet Alex. Congratulations, Janet. You are the proud winner of a Bimmy Beauty Curl Me Perfection automatic hair curling iron. You are going to love it. You're going to be stunned at how easy it is to get perfectly curled hair in seconds. That's the other thing. That fast. Did you see that? That fast. It's amazing. And thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the makers. You guys were all here. I love it. That is so fun. And I want to wish you guys all just such a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I cannot believe it is 4 days away. Holy moly. And I will, let's see. Yeah, I think this is the last show before the big day. And just wishing you guys a wonderful holiday with your families, with your loved ones. And as I always say, my dream is that we all take some time to unplug this computer, the cameras, all of that, and just, it always makes me cry. Just spend some time with family and friends, and happy holidays. See you soon.